If you open up a standard trading platform today, you are met with a mess, a chaotic web of overlapping lines and glowing geometric shapes that often paralyze decision-making. Many trading indicators promise to predict future price, but they share a specific flaw. They are calculated using past data. This means they lag. By the time an indicator gives you a signal, the movement has frequently already begun. This is why many professional traders use naked charting. Instead of relying on mathematical overlays, this methodology focuses entirely on historical price action to identify where the market is likely to find its boundaries. To follow this process, open your preferred charting software. Pull up a basic candlestick chart for any asset so you can see the price movement clearly. Stripping away the mathematical noise allows you to see the psychological boundaries established by buyers and sellers. When you remove the indicators, you are left with the raw data of the market. The first step is separating short-term market noise from dominant trends. If you look at the minute-by-minute movements, price can appear erratic. Zooming out reveals a different story. Go into your chart settings and remove everything. Delete the oscillators, the moving averages, and the volume bars until your screen is clear. Without those overlays, the chart is much simpler. You are left with nothing but the red and green candles mapping out price history on a blank canvas. To find the most significant levels, we use macro timeframes. This means shifting your view to the daily or the weekly charts. Find the interval setting in your software and adjust it to reflect 1 day or 1 week per candle. These longer views carry more historical weight because they represent the collective decisions of institutions and large funds committing capital over long periods. A 1-minute fluctuation is noise. A weekly reversal is a major shift in sentiment. By zooming out, you compress the timeline. This erases insignificant price swings and helps you isolate the price levels where major supply and demand battles have actually occurred. Now we identify the boundaries, starting with resistance. This is a historical price ceiling, a level where upward momentum has consistently stopped in the past. Find resistance by looking for an aggressive, inverted V-shape in the price history. This marks a sharp reversal. Identify the top of that V. Use your horizontal line tool, click the apex, and extend it across the chart. Be careful not to mark every minor fluctuation. Only record the glaringly obvious peaks where the price made a significant move downward. Next, look downward to define support. Think of this as the market's historical floor. Spot support by finding sharp V-shaped valleys. These are locations where the price dropped quickly, then bounced back up. Mark the bottom of these valleys. This process boxes the current price between a clear historical ceiling and floor. These turning points are not random. They provide a record of where supply and demand were most imbalanced. By identifying these points, you can track where market participants have reacted in the past. A common mistake for new traders is treating these lines as exact, to-the-penny boundaries. In reality, markets rarely stop at a precise mathematical number. Look at the candlestick wick. This thin line shows a temporary pierce that failed, while the thick body closed elsewhere. Using a rectangle tool, draw a shaded box encompassing both the extreme wick tip and the solid candle body. Turning a line into a broader zone changes how you interact with the chart. You are no longer looking for a perfect reaction at one price, but observing how price behaves as it enters this specific area. Markets are fluid. Defining these areas rather than exact prices helps you account for standard volatility and reduces the chance of being forced out of a trade by a minor price spike. Compare your original chart to the one you have now. You have transformed a cluttered screen into a legible map of market channels. This clear perspective lets you stop guessing. You can now focus your attention on what happens when the price reaches the edges of your zones to anticipate potential bounces or breakouts. Your next step is to set automated price alerts at the edges of your rectangular zones. This allows the software to notify you only when the price is at a level that matters. Once the alerts are set, the best course of action is to step away from the computer. You have identified the areas of interest. Now you must wait for the market to reach them. Trading success doesn't depend on the complexity of your tools, but on the clarity of your boundaries and the patience to wait for them to be tested.